Alright everyone, welcome back to another food for thought video. This week we're going to be learning how to make fire cider. It's a good time of the season to be doing this, so stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this, and we'll see how this video does this week. So I'm going to bring you guys into the grocery store with me. We're at a Publix. There's Publixes everywhere, so if you got one around you or any grocery store will do. We're just going to be gathering the ingredients that we need for this fire cider. This week I'm choosing the recipe out of this book, Fire Cider. It's a delicious book with amazing recipes all inside of it. If you're into making home remedies like this and stuff to improve your immune system, you should totally pick up one of these books. I have the link down in the description. The recipe that we're choosing this week, you guys, is habanero hot cider. And so for the ingredient list, what we're going to need is we're going to need 1 large purple onion, horseradish root, some fresh ginger root, 2 habanero peppers, fresh garlic, a lemon, and some sprigs of oregano. And also we can't forget about local honey, because that is the bomb. Also, don't forget to have a nice sanitary mason jar. Alright, so let's go into the store and gather these things up. Hopefully this works and you guys can still hear me. I've got this little thing fashionably clipped onto the front of my turtleneck. We're at Publix. Okay. Cards. So for this episode, we're learning how to use our DJI while walking through the grocery store, because I still don't know how to use this thing, but I'm trying really hard to learn. I think that we're gonna have to go to a different store because they already don't have the things that we need. So let's go to a different store. The most frustrating thing, because you really want to get the right ingredients for this stuff, especially because food is medicine. And if you don't get the right ingredients, then you could easily be further poisoning your body. And hear me out, alright? I know a lot of people don't think eating organic is really that important, but there's a lot of pesticide residue on a lot of different things. The more water that something has inside of it, the more pesticides it can absorb. Like grapes, watermelon. Even if you can't get something that's completely organic, you still really want to make sure that you're choosing the best items that you possibly can. Thanks, no thanks, Publix. Honestly, sometimes this is the hardest part, is making sure that you find the right thing. Let's go to Kroger. Alright, we have made it. Let's try this again. You know what I think is really, really wild as well? Is that it's not even October yet, right? And everyone has Halloween stuff up for like the past 2 months. But even worse than that, I went to the dollar store last night, and sure enough, there was also Christmas stuff out. It's not even October yet. Why is the Christmas stuff out? All right, so now we're on our search to find the good stuff. First things first is the purple onion. And we want to make sure it's organic because of that water content. So here we have the regular onions, they're $1.69. Here are the organic onions for $2.39. So that is not much of a difference anyway. We have found the organic oregano, horseradish root. Let's see if they've got that. Do you know if you guys have horseradish root?
No, I guess not. If it be horseradish root, we had it at be here, right?
Sometimes places just don't have things. Yes, we have found the organic garlic. Also, there is the fresh ginger right above it. So let's grab a nice big guy. There. I have found the lemon. Oh, beautiful habaneros. Also, a quick thank you to all of my friends and my family and all my peoples that are watching this video. I appreciate you guys supporting this stuff that I'm making, whether we're talking about mindset stuff, empowerment stuff, or whether we're learning how to make new recipes, whatever it might be. Thank you so much for watching this channel. Obviously, we're in the new age of learning how this stuff works, so slowly but surely we are going to learn what videos y'all like the most and what things do best. It's also really important to get some good apple cider vinegar. So here's a whole bunch of different options and they all should work. I usually just use Bragg. This stuff works wonders and it's perfect. This also looks good. We got peach cider vinegar. Okay. Fun. Nobody seems to know where the horseradish is. I don't understand why the horseradish is this like big fiasco to find right now. But hey, so for the love of God, we found some natural local honey.
You doing okay?
Yes, besides not being able to find horseradish root.
horseradish root, not the stuff in the jar.
Oh, we gotta make sure we get some baby food for the little one before we get back home there so she can have some good, nutritious food as well. Don't know if anyone wants to hear it, but I also shop organic for my little weeble. No, I'm not sponsored, but it would be amazing to be by these folks. All these companies are amazing. Earth's Best over here. I use them for my protein smoothies. Cerebelli's amazing. This grass-fed beef, my daughter's a huge fan of that, so we're gonna grab a couple packs of those babies. Really likes these ones in the morning. These are really good for her. And carrot and pumpkin. All right, fam, let's get to the checkout line and get out of the grocery store. We socialized as much as we possibly could today. And now let's go home and make some fire cider. God help me, because I have no idea where I parked. I always forget these things. Okay, after meticulous effort and a haywire cat that didn't want to comply with me, we are here to make our fire cider. What do you think, kitty? That's from the kitty gallery. Here we go. Alright, so we got our knife and we got all of our stuff set out. Remember that this kind of stuff, when you put good things in your body, you are also... Like I was saying, when you put healing medicine into your body, it helps your mind think better. You have more energy, you're able to think more positive, and who doesn't want that? So, we've got one large purple onion. Pray I don't cut my fingers off here. Right. Alright, so we're gonna want about 1 cup of onions. We ended up not being able to find the horseradish, so it's whatever. Alright, we're gonna replace it with a beet because these are still really healthy, still really nutritious and delicious. And apparently no one in the southeast has horseradish root.
Real quick, some of the benefits of fire cider are immune system support, aids digestion, fights inflammation, relieves congestion, and warms the body and increases circulation.
Beautiful. Beat it. Oops. Cooking with K. I'm beating. Now we're gonna want 1/2 cup of fresh grated ginger. Because when I was a server, I would always joke and say that I kept the gingers in the back. Tee-hee. Just kidding. So we're gonna grate this little bad boy here. Oh yeah. Let the grating commence. We're gonna save the habaneros for last because I don't know about you, but I have mega ADHD and it will probably end up in my eye. Alright, we're gonna do 1 whole lemon. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like this is a giant lemon. I don't know. Chaos! Panic! I'm just gonna slide that in there.
I'm curious if you've ever made fire cider before. If you have, drop it down in the comments. And if you haven't, drop down in the comments what's inspiring you to make it and what kind that you're gonna make. And let me know.
Okay. Oregano. I like 4 to 6 sprigs of oregano. Seems to be the key here. Last but not least, the peppers. Trust me, I've been a doctor. heard do not touch your eyes after you cut peppers because it will F you up, and you do not want that. Not at all. Okay. Let's bring out our bowl and let's dump in this mixture of all the lemons and the thingies, and then this mixture of the thingies. Shaky. New glove, so we don't get habanero in our eyeball. And we're gonna stir this bad boy up. This is gonna make some powerful immune juice. I'm so glad that I could share this recipe with you. And also, usually I would suggest getting the wide mouth mason jars, but also because I live in the middle of the forest, this was all that we had, which is fine. So now we're gonna put this all in here. And obviously you can see why you want to use a wide mouth. We're going to have a little bit extra left over, and that's okay because we're going to put it into a smaller mason jar. For these, you kind of want to fill them up like about this much, 3/4 of the way. Because you want it to have enough room to shake while it's sitting in there and stewing for the next 4 weeks. I say we just drop some honey in there, like that. I did not lick the jar, but I didn't get it on camera, so we're gonna do a tester. And I got this yummy organic peach cider vinegar. Let's try that in the small to see how it tastes after 4 weeks, right? And then we're gonna do regular old school, the best choice, apple cider vinegar, Bragg's. And then you just wanna fill it up to the top. Get it nice and saturated, all the way full. Let all the air bubbles come out. All right, we're just gonna do a little spin with a spoon and make sure that it got to the bottom. The least bit of air bubbles, the better. It can be a little messy, but I promise it's worth it. All the way to the top. Almost had enough for both of them. That's cool. All right, and so best advice, take this part of this, lay it right on top. Push it down. Keep it pushed down. There we go. Nice and tight. And then you might see some drip out. That's completely normal. We just gotta clean it up and it's all good. Ooh. So, see no air. All right, and that's a wrap, fam. So we made some fire cider. If you stayed till the end of this video, you guys, that is astounding. Thank you so much for doing that and for being here and watching this. I hope that you guys make your own. Please comment down and let me know your thoughts if you have a favorite recipe or if you made your own and how much of a mess you made or how good you did. Either way, I'd love to hear it. And please like and subscribe to this video so you can come back and find it easily on this wild sauce world of YouTube and the internet. Thank you guys for watching Food for Thought. I'm Kay, and I'll see you next time, y'all. Bye.